Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the mistakes that I made when I moved to Vancouver. I moved from Winnipeg to Vancouver, so what are the mistakes that I made? There are 4 mistakes I made, so just don't do anything like what I did in the past so that you can save some money. If you want to buy or sell property, look for me, my phone number is in the description. So today I want to talk about the mistakes that I made when I moved from Winnipeg to Vancouver. When I first drive from Winnipeg to Vancouver, I lived in my friend's house in Richmond. And where is it? Look at the bridge over there. So the Richmond, her house is very near the airport. So I was staying at her house for a few nights. And coincidentally, my friend, she has another friend who want to rent out their basement. So I thought I'd go and take a look. So I went there, and where is that? It's Vancouver West. It's over this area here, but it's actually covered by the trees. We cannot see the house. So it's over Vancouver West. I went and looked at it. So I said, oh, okay, that looks okay for me. So actually, I moved some of my boxes and I put it in my SUV. So I asked them, is it okay for me to put all my boxes in your houses since I'm okay to rent your place? So they said, okay. So I just put all my boxes there, all my personal belongings. Then I went back to Winnipeg. When I first came here, I stopped at Medicine Hat, then Revelstoke. So it took me 2 nights to arrive in Vancouver, so it's a very long journey. And my first mistake is too rush. So the time is just too rush, and I packed all my stuff, I put it in my car, I drove all the way here, but there's so much stuff in my house that I haven't packed yet. When I go back to Winnipeg, then I stop packing. But the second mistake I made is because it's too rushed, so I don't get the chance to find logistics company beforehand. So I went to look for a logistics company, and I found out that some of the logistics company, they don't really help me to move my personal belongings to Vancouver because it's only business to business. So that's the second mistake. So I looked for, I think, the third or fourth one. Then I found one that is okay to help people with personal belongings. Then they help to deliver my personal belongings from Winnipeg to Vancouver. So that's the second mistake because I don't even have the chance to look for another one and compare the price. So when they say okay, so I will just go ahead with it. So that's how I did it. I probably pay higher, but that's how it is. I couldn't help with that. And the third mistake is I went to the logistics company twice. The first time I picked all my stuff and then I put all in my SUV. Then I deliver it to the logistics company. So they put it on the pallet. They put all the boxes there. And then I start measuring the cubic meter. Then they gave me a price. But then the second mistake, I packed the second time because it's too much stuff for me to put it in my SUV and drive over to Vancouver the second time. So I packed, then I put all the stuff in the SUV and I went to the logistics company again. So they put it on another pallet, so it's different pallets this time because they already put all the stuff, put it away, and then there are other companies stuff on that pallet. So they measure it again, then I have to pay the second time for the delivery of my personal belongings. And the fourth mistake, I use different boxes, different sizes boxes. I use different boxes, different sizes, so you can imagine when they measure the cubic meter, of course they measure the longest, the tallest side. So actually I pay more for the logistics to move my personal belongings to here. And somehow I went there twice. And I got all the boxes from my friends. They have a restaurant in Winnipeg, so I got all the boxes from there, and those boxes are of different sizes. So how can I pack it nicely? So everything is like small, big, tall, short. So because all the boxes are of different sizes, of course they measure the largest size. So I end up paying more. And I don't have time to look for another logistics company as well. So it all comes from rushing. please don't rush when you move to another province. That's my advice. If you want to know which company do the move for me, and you want to move as well from Winnipeg to Vancouver, you can look for me. I can give you which company that I use to move my personal belongings from Winnipeg to Vancouver. So if you want to buy property or sell property, look for me. My phone number is in the description. Thank you for watching.